So I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I am the daughter of an attorney who actually went on to be Chief Justice of the Tennessee Supreme Court. I watched him, get his briefcase and leave every morning and wanted to be just like him. My road to case was quite serendipitous. My then fiance and I decided that we were moving to Cleveland. And once we decided that, I knew that it was time for me to apply to law school. I'd always wanted to be a lawyer, even though I have a science undergrad. And so I applied to Case. My application was late, and still they welcomed me with open arms and a scholarship. And I worked 2 years before I went to law school. So when I set out to go to law school, everybody thought, oh, she's going to be this patent lawyer. And I had an internship after my first year in patents. And the most interesting project I got was to do a patent search, which yielded a lot of toilets for RVs. And I'm like, I don't think this is going to work for me. But lo and behold, 15 years later, I'm chief patent counsel for a Coca-Cola company. So, all of these things, things I never thought, that I would do, I've had the opportunity to do during my career. And of course, the foundation was laid at Case. Every day for me was, a chance to get a big win for somebody, whether it was, a big deal to the company, which, is I guess on the scale of, hundreds of millions or billions, or a big deal to a client who's trying to meet their business goals. Those two things were attacked with the same fervor for me. So I think, the things I'm most proud of are my relationships. People don't hire firms, they hire lawyers. And people need to sense your integrity, and people need to sense your authenticity and your genuineness. So the relationships that I have made over the years are what have really made the work fulfilling. I was very surprised. You walk with some pretty, with some giants there. The things that I had done over my career, like somebody was paying attention and it mattered. And it's indicative of the way that the school, you know, operates and the people who are there. And so for that sort of tradition and culture to continue makes me very happy.